Hey guys, what is up? This is Mr. A. Crizzy here, and welcome back to another movie review. In tonight's movie review, I'm going to be doing a movie review on the new movie that I just saw with my cousin Ashley tonight. Me and my cousin Ashley just got back from seeing this movie today. And of course, that's going to be on the new mystery thriller movie that's set entirely on computer screens and smartphones, just like the 2018 film Searching. And that's going to be on Missing. Missing is directed by first-time directors Nick Johnson and Will Merrick, and the movie stars Storm Reed and Nia Long. And so together in this movie, Storm Reed and Nia Long both play like a daughter and mother, and of course Storm Reed plays a daughter named June. And so in this movie, like when June's mother disappears while on vacation in Colombia with her new boyfriend, June's search for answers is hindered by international red tape. And stuck thousands of miles away from Los Angeles, like June creatively uses all the latest technology in her fingertips to try and find her before it's too late. However, as she digs even deeper, her digitals soon raises more questions than it soon raises more questions than answers. And you know, and of course, if I go into more detail, then I really don't want to spoil the movie for most of you guys who are planning to see this movie. So when me and my cousin Ashley were walking out of the movie theater at our local Regal movie theater, like tonight as we were walking out, we were actually pretty satisfied with this movie. I gotta say, guys, I think January this year has been surprisingly been a good month for movies this year. Because I really enjoyed Megan, and I also really liked Playing with Gerard Butler, and for me, I also like the House Party remake, and now we got Missing, and I gotta say, Missing was also another good January release that came out this year in 2023, and I gotta say and like I said at the beginning of this video, Missing is actually a standalone sequel to the 2018 movie Searching with John Cho and Deborah Messing. Because one of the reasons that makes this movie like a standalone sequel to Searching is that they actually like the beginning of this movie, they actually do bring up like the disappearance of Margot, like the events that occurred in the first Searching movie. Because they actually do mention the previous events that happened with Margot Kim, like in the first Searching movie. And now, of course, this movie is actually focusing on the daughter searching for her mother, while Searching is actually the father searching for his daughter, and of course, this movie Missing is actually the daughter searching for the mother. And I gotta say, the way the movie is actually shot entirely on computers and smartphones, I gotta say this was actually another pretty good screen life movie. That's kind of like the Searching and of course the Unfriended films. But this movie's actually more of a mystery thriller movie, since this movie mainly focuses on the mystery parts and the thriller parts, and it's kind of not really a horror movie as you go see this movie. Like Missing is not really a horror movie. It kind of focuses more on the mystery side and the thriller side. And I gotta say, guys, this movie was actually made by the Sony companies Stage 6 Films and Screen Gems, which I've actually never seen a Screen Gems movie in theaters before. And I think all the way up until Missing, I've actually never really seen a Screen Gems movie in theaters before. And I thought it was pretty cool seeing a movie made by Screen Gems. But I have seen another movie from Stage 6 Films before in theaters, and that was the 2021 film Here Today with Billy Crystal and Tiffany Haddish. Like, me, my dad, and Uncle Charles went and saw that movie like 2 years ago in 2021 when Regal opened back up in my area. And I gotta say, the story itself is pretty interesting, and I thought Missing was as enjoyable as Searching. And I gotta say, the performances in this movie were actually pretty good. Like, I gotta say, the performances between Nia Long and Storm Reed, I gotta say, Storm Reed was actually great in the film as June, and Nia Long, she did good in the film too, and all the other people who were in this movie, like, they all did a pretty good job. Oh yeah, and plus, even the actor who plays Agent Elijah Park in the film, like I even recognize the actor who played Agent Agent Elijah Park that June was trying to get in contact to get help with. Like Agent Park, like Elijah Park, was actually played by Daniel Henney. Yeah, because I know Daniel Henney has been in other movies. Like, of course, he was in Big Hero 6, and of course, he was on the Big Hero 6 TV show. And yeah, because I knew him before, and I gotta say, his performance as Agent Elijah Park, I thought his performance was actually pretty good in the film. And yeah, because everyone else did a pretty good job working on this film, and including Sony and like I said, January this year has been surprisingly a good month for movies. And like I said, I really loved Megan, and I liked Plane, House Party, the remake, the original, and even though the original came out in like 1990, but that doesn't matter. And I gotta say, Missing was also another good January release that came out this year as well. And what I also like about this movie is that it's basically like my cousin Ashley even told me that as we were getting back to the car, like outside the movie theater, like she kind of told me that her only complaint was that she was thinking that maybe this movie could have focused more on the real side, and because like as if Ashley would have spent 8 hours on her computer for on a Saturday, but today's Thursday, and the movie doesn't officially come out till tomorrow, which I'm actually filming this movie review at like 10 o'clock at night. So I decided to get this movie review out just for you guys to see, and yeah, just to entertain you, and yeah. But yeah, and so I gotta say, Missing was just as enjoyable as Searching, like I said. I mean, it's not really going to be one of my favorite movies of 2023, because we all still got to see a lot of 2023 releases that are coming out later this year. And the previews I got in front of Missing, there were actually 5 previews. I've been getting the preview for Evil Dead Rise a lot. Like, Evil Dead Rise was the first preview they showed, and I've been getting that preview multiple times. And like I said, I have watched the first 2 Evil Dead movies and Army of Darkness, and I might check out Evil Dead Rise. I might check it out if I get a chance to do so. So we'll see what comes up. And the other previews I got were there was actually this Lionsgate release that's coming out in April. It's from James L. Brooks. It's called Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. And I mean it doesn't look bad or anything, but I would rather just check it out on digital. So. And the other previews were 65 with Adam Driver. 65 is basically the science fiction movie with Adam Driver. And oh yeah, and of course they actually did show the M. Night Shyamalan preview for Knock at the Cabin. I might see Knock at the Cabin. It looks pretty interesting to me. So we'll see what comes up if I get a chance to see it or not. So yeah, some changes may apply. And then the last preview they showed was actually an animated movie preview, and it was actually Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And you guys know how much I am looking forward to seeing Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. All of us animation fans here on YouTube are looking forward to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And I'm with you guys. I'm excited to see it. We're all excited to see it. Yeah, we all are. But yeah, that was all 5 previews I got in front of Missing. And so aside from all that, overall, Missing was another enjoyable January release that came out this year in terms of newer movie releases. And I'm going to give Missing 3.5 out of 5 stars. And yeah, because I wouldn't really highly recommend giving this one a watch, but still, while at the same time, I still recommend giving this movie a watch. Because if you're interested in checking out newer releases, and if you're used to seeing newer movie releases like I am, then I recommend checking out Missing for yourself. I recommend giving it a watch, and I recommend checking it out. So there you have it, guys. That's my movie review on Missing, and that's going to be it for this movie review. So with that being said, thanks for watching as always, and if you're not subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet, and make sure to like this video as well. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Alright guys, and we're going to wrap this up. So with that being said, until next time, This is Mr. 8 Crizzy saying goodbye, everybody, and that's about it.